Hello and a very good evening to you from the Jurong East Stadium. And if you are just joining us now and not aware of what's been going on, why there's been a delayed kickoff, you might just see that it's been very wet and dark clouds hanging over the stadium, not just because of Tanjong Pagar United's poor form. They play Brunei DPMM tonight in this Singapore Premier League match. And the lightning warning system has been on for quite some time. We are starting about an hour and 20 minutes after the scheduled kickoff of 6 p.m. Here are the results so far, match week 24. BG Tampines Rovers, a stunning win against them by Hougang United, the second match in charge for Robert Eziakor. 100% record continues there. Young Lions beating Balisa Khalsa in a 5-goal thriller, and in a really intriguing clash, Geylang International are up against Lion City Sailors. It's 1-1 the second half, but Lion City Sailors are hit the framework a number of times. This is how things look in the table. Tanjong Pagar United far away from DPMM, and it'll take something pretty special from here to avoid the wooden spoon. DPMM, of course, with an opportunity to leapfrog Young Lions. Lion City Sailors here with an opportunity themselves. As things stand, they're now 5 points clear of Geylang, their rivals tonight. Let's hear then from the head coaches of tonight's clash. We start with Noor Alam Shah of Tanjong Pagar United.
Hi Alam, you host Brunei DPMM tonight. What are some things that you have worked on specifically for this team?
Basically we work on the things that we have lacked in our attacking moments. So we have worked on possession and of course going forward and then trying to score a lot of goals today.
And you'll be hoping to build on a positive start from last week. And with DPMM's recent dip in form, how crucial is it for the team to grab the bull by its horns and take your chances tonight?
This is a good advantage for us actually. We improve on our -4 goals. Then last week only -1. That is something that we want to improve. A clean sheet would be nice. And then today we want to improve on the 1 goal scored. So we are taking small steps at a time, but building confidence, beating DPMM today is the main objective for our confidence.
And with DPMM, what's the biggest concern that you have with that team?
I think Miguel Oliveira on the right, his forward runs, his tenacity and his passion, I think that will be one of the worries and concerns that I have. But we have worked throughout this whole week to overcome it. So let's see if the boys stand up today.
Hi Jamie, first away fixture of 2025 and 3 points up for grabs. After 2 really disappointing home games, what's the message to the team ahead of this one?
Yeah, 2 disappointing results, but performances, we've got to take the positives. We've done some really good things in the 2 games, so we've got to take that into the game tonight. Obviously the first away game against a team that's been out of form, but got a good point last game. But we've got to focus on what we do and what we do well.
And what will be the approach for this fixture? What's the team's focus here?
Focus is to perform well and cut out the mistakes that we've been conceding poor goals. So we worked a lot on that this week, had some good conversations, done some analysis on the goals we conceded, and hopefully the boys can put it right tonight.
And you haven't had any luck at home, but your last win here in the SPL has been at this venue.
Yes.
Perhaps you can make your own luck.
Well, yeah, that was a difficult night actually because we lost Najib early on with his concussion, but he's back fit now, so that's good. We got a really positive result that night. The best way to win any game is to score in the last minute. So it'll be nice if we can do that again tonight.
Great to hear then the coaches, their thoughts ahead of kickoff here. Also want to hear the thoughts of my co-commentator here. Hidde Kamis has coached Ballista Khalsa in the top flight of Singapore football. He knows what it's all about to be in that hot seat. Hidde, great to have you with us this evening. What do you have in store for this match?
Well, I do hope that Tanjong Pagar United players turn up. That's what Noor Alam Shah said. They are pretty much more realistic in their approach in the last remainder of the season, and I think they understand what's at stake as well. They are looking for minor improvements, not conceding goals,
right,
getting that clean sheet, and then at the same time trying to score a bit more than they have done over the last 4 or 5 matches. I'm pretty much sure that they're going to bring in more determination in their play, a bit more desire as well, something that they lost when the interim head coach took over. And I think they're going to be providing more resistance to Brunei DPMM, and as well as we are heading on to Brunei DPMM now, they haven't been performing really well, which is kind of odd,
yeah.
I feel, because they've had a few reinforcements. They've had the number 5 Muminovic in,
yes,
as well as the striker Ikauniax, but they haven't been really, I don't think they have really settled in the pace of the league, the quality of the league as well, and of course trying to understand how the team has been playing. But they still have good players. They have Gabriel Gama, they have Azwan Ali and Fashan Noor, and as well as the number 9 Miguel Oliveira, who's been pointed out by Alam Shah as the main threat for Brunei DPMM.
Sure.
I'm thinking that it could be a situation where Tanjong Pagar is going to surprise everyone,
right,
and hopefully take that 3 points. But it could be a situation where it's going to be too simple or too easy for Brunei DPMM as well. It could go either way.
Well, we've seen the Canadian flag there. That's for Matt Silver, the goalkeeper that's been drafted in during the transfer window. He's been a goalkeeper in Gibraltar. He's played in the European Conference League qualifier against Crusaders. And 185 goalkeeper. He felt that was a thing he wanted to put in place, didn't he? Noor Alam Shah. Clarence Liao is the referee. Ronnie Coe and Aldrich Lee will be his assistants, and Jansen Fu is the 4th official. The VAR today being handled by Andre Verolino, and Manoj Kalwani is the assistant VAR. Yes, so putting in a goalkeeper, there you go, as we look at the lineup here, and they make one change from the side that garnered a point against Young Lions. That was their first win in 6, I think it was, or first point in 6. Let's be clear about that. Sharon Sabarin got a yellow card, and he has to make way. Side Akmal comes in for him. Yeah, you look at the yellow card that he got as well in that game. Well, the silly one. As for DPMM, well, they had 2 games at home, both ended in losses, Lion City Sailors and then Geylang International. They make one change, and Nur Ikwan has come in for Azwan Saleh. So they've got a lot of defenders in that lineup today.
Well, I don't think the setup is going to change for this team. They're going to play the same way. I think Nur Ikwan has played in that number 6 role before in a few matches in the earlier part of the season. I think it's just a matter of tweaking those understanding of situations for him to be coming in and replacing Azwan Saleh.
It was interesting to hear this man here, Jamie McAllister, saying, well, we didn't get the results, but it's the performances we've got to look at, because he also told the Brunei press he was not happy. He said it was a poor display by his players. So I guess he's got to spin it a little bit now. But they haven't played well. We watched that game against Geylang. They were second best, right? Could have been more.
Yeah, I think. Well, I thought that with the inclusion of the 2 new signings, they would be a little bit more solid at the back,
right? And
then at the same time, a bit more potent in attack. But it has turned the other way around, right? It didn't feel. I don't feel like the team is capable of scoring goals as freely as it was previously. And then at the same time, they are pretty much susceptible to threats from the opposing team.
We were quite surprised by Muminovic, weren't we?
Yeah.
And the gaps that he was leaving, that perhaps could have been exploited better by Gelang.
Yeah, I felt that coming from quote, inverted comma, higher league,
right?
He would be commanding the team. He would be the one really organizing all those leaks and holes and plugging those gaps forward. But it seems like he's the one putting the team in danger.
There were some unnecessary challenges. There was also a penalty got away with, perhaps against Lion City Sailors. So we shall see as the ball is put through. Just a bit too much on that by Konieks. He is the Latvian international that they have signed.
I think for players like who are having their first entry into Southeast Asian football, this could be a really difficult situation for them to adapt, especially in Singapore, where they play on artificial pitches pretty much all the time.
Yes, absolutely. Nicely done by Shora Ishikawa.
Reza Rizki playing behind the two strikers, Salif Cisse and Sharat Masnawi. Now, what we would want to see from Tanjong Pagar is definitely a change in how they approach games, a bit more determined, a bit more effort in all those individual duels, as well as tactically be a bit more compact and not leave those spaces for your opposing team to really exploit, which I think they did pretty well in the game against Young Lions. It's something that I'm pretty sure Noram Shah worked on a whole lot during that long break that they've had.
Yeah, so he's come back into the mix after that coaching stint in Japan as the interim coach. Said he's determined to try and turn things around. And, you know, that stint, we hope has obviously stood him in good stead. Look, they've got that point against Young Lions. It's been a decent start, I guess.
Yeah, I think for him, it's always about proving people wrong his whole life. He's always mentioned that in several podcasts. And I think this would be a good challenge for him and his team.
I totally agree.
Yeah, it's like 11 points off Brunei DPMM.
It's a big ask, isn't it? So it's not quite a 6-pointer today because DPMM are so far ahead of them, but they certainly will go some way to closing that gap if they can win today.
Well, I think to be fair as well, Tanjong Pagar, let's call it a spade a spade. Yeah, they don't have the best players, but I don't think they are this bad.
Right.
The quality of the team as well. They just lost their way a little during the course of the season.
No incident. The referee thinks it's okay. There's Miguel Oliveira. He's a danger, isn't he?
Yeah. You can sense, like, every time he's on the run for that through ball or through pass, he would be creating and posing good amount of threat for the defense. But he has pace, he has speed, he's quite good on both feet as well.
Right. Fashad Noor sends that forward. Fashad sends a ball in. Talipov gets it away.
Pagar on the back foot. First, the early exchanges of the game.
Now on the break here. It's disappointing that it's not been defended. They got the ball through.
Higher quality ball from Azim, especially when you are pretty much setting up to go on a counter attack, and when you have those particular moments where you are on the counter, you need that that quality of a ball for it to be played forward for your strikers, especially when you are playing with Salif Cisse, who can create something individually as well.
That's true. Yep. That's absolutely true.
On the ground.
Well, he's a key player, isn't he? They can't afford that.
Could be a clash of knee to his thigh.
More case of a dead leg. Let's have a look. Oh, no, just one over the knee.
Yeah.
Taking that impact. Can be quite unforgiving, these surfaces. So free kick here for DPMM. Ooh, it's a searching ball. Oliveira didn't quite get to that. Rezareski clears it.
I don't think it was dealt really convincingly by Tanjong Pagar United. The few players there were left unmarked.
Ball in, and Miguel Oliveira rises quickly, but well handled, or easily handled, I should say, by Matt Silva. What do you think about him being given the captain's armband straight away?
I think I'm pretty sure Noam Shah wants to prove a point, especially to these players that, you know, you have been with the club for quite a number of months. You haven't been proving yourself, especially how you conducted yourself in your performances in the last few games. Something must change, and this guy comes from a better, or rather more enriching footballing background, and he has a professional attitude or mentality, and it could be something where he is eyeing on Matt Silva to just be the catalyst for change, especially when you're playing at the back.
Yes, they have gone 44 matches now without a clean sheet. That dates back to the 2023 season. Just 20 games this season, they have already conceded a league high 74 goals.
One fact that I do know, that Matthew Silva was brought in simply because that the teams that he was playing at were at the lower end of the table as well.
So he knows a scrap.
He knows that he's always going to be called into action. He understands the mentality of these teams who are fighting to stay on top.
Yeah, that's why Noam Shah said fixing that leaky backline was one of his immediate tasks.
Well, Tanjong Pagar are always changing goalkeepers. Pratip is one, Fasha Iskandar, and then you have Kenji as well. So it's a situation where they need to
Ricky
change.
Kimura,
Ricky Kimura. My apologies, not Kenji. So they need a bit of stability, a bit of continuity as well. Yeah. And I think with the number of foreigners that the clubs are allowed to sign, you should be going for a foreign goalkeeper. For me, because we don't have good local goalkeepers as well.
Shah, the shot is blocked. Good pressure. Decent ball in. Oh, he comes, steals in from on the far post. Salif Cisse. I think he might feel he could have done better there.
Yeah, especially when he was on the run. He was arriving from the far post, arriving deep as well. I think he could have done a bit more with that cross, especially with that timing of the run.
Wow.
Yeah. But they are getting closer than DPMM in the last 10 minutes.
It's been encouraging.
Yeah. For the good of the league as well. I think one team can't be in this situation where they're losing all games or losing by 4 or 5 nil every single game. there has to be a bit more resistance. There has to be a bit more fight in the fixtures with all teams, especially when they play against Tanjong Pagar.
Here is Cisse. Cuts inside. Still Cisse looking to do it all on his own. Just too much.
Yeah. I think after the second cut, he could have taken that shot. Decided that he wanted to deliver a pass on Namovsky as well.
Has been positive though from Tanjong Pagar. Back by Faisal Ruslan. Yeah, he's played in, we talked about Silva played in Canada, Sweden, Portugal and Philippines. And he said he's played in some tough leagues, and when you experience those things, you get better dealing with anything, and that's why he feels Noam Shah has got him there to into the side.
But of course, he still needs the help of his teammates.
Yes,
in front of him to allow those shots or chances being created.
That's behind Cisse. He said he wanted someone vocal and experienced at the back.
You need an organizer.
Yeah. Reza Reski keeping the ball fairly well here at the moment. On that right hand side is Azim at the moment.
You look at the team sheet, you have all the foreigners at the older ones in the group.
Right.
Salif Cisse, Matthew Silva, Tomoki Wada, and also Talipov, all 30 and above.
Oh, he's taking a shot. It's a decent effort, that one. On the turn from Cisse, and that requires a save, a smart save from Namovsky.
Yeah, it was a good take from Salif Cisse. Still had a lot to do, especially in the position that he was in, being played. To take that touch, evading himself away from two oncoming Brunei DPMM players, but the shot was pretty much quite direct to Namovsky.
Yeah. While they gained Matt Silva, they did lose their captain, Akram Azman, of course, whose fullback has joined Lion City Sailors. I was always a bit surprised that he got the captain's armband, even what, like a year plus ago, more than that. He was still an under-23 player when he got it.
At that point of time, I think it was about creating leaders. I mean, I listened to a lot of podcasts about Singapore football, and always listening to what coaches are doing with their teams. At that point of time, they were trying to build leaders among the younger players, which I think that's why he was being appointed captain.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's interesting situation as well. You have a lot of senior players around you. You have the armband, but yeah, you still have to talk about their personalities. Are they really up for it? Are they really vocal enough? Or are they the type where they are leading by example on the pitch?
Free kick in a decent position here. It's a low ground. Oh, that almost gives an own goal. There's a rescue with the touch. It's going to be a corner. Silva scrambling across to get to it.
It was a poor attempt on the free kick, poor delivery by Gabriel Gama Standard, but lucky for them, they won a corner in the end.
Was that flick there near post? It was. Zanevia's got pace. He loses the ball. Silva plucks that out of the air.
You look at Matthew Silva, you can feel the presence from him. Just coming out, managing the 6-yard box or the penalty box.
And that already sets a tone, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's how. If you're an outfield player, you look at your goalkeeper to exude that kind of confidence. It brings yourself, okay, I have a good goalkeeper. Let's try something else in attack because I know it's safe at the back.
Well, these days, not too many foreign goalkeepers. You see two of them here, Namovsky and Silva.
I still think that it's a situation where in Singapore you don't have good local goalkeepers. I think this is a situation
which used to be one of our strengths.
It's something that we have to change. But at this point of time, if you are an SPL coach who are going to be judged by results, you have to really understand that you need to be safe at the back. And goalkeepers are easy to find. Because they're only playing one goalkeeper at a time.
Yurendra Putra. Oh, nice turn there. Miguel Oliveira. Talipov gets onto that. Well, we've seen Azman Ali score a fantastic long-range effort a couple of weeks ago. Coniacs.
I feel right now Brunei DPMM are pretty much in control. They are so much better than how they were in the last two games. They are in Tanjong Pagar's camp all the time.
Gama. Head back.
I feel for Tanjong Pagar. I think it's going to be a tough night for them. It's only been 15 minutes, but I think the pressure they've been put by Brunei DPMM has been quite endless.
Oh, Gatsu Cisse loses out the duel there with Mominovic. Easy one for Namovsky.
Too rushed. Tanjong Pagar not finding anything. They've had a bit more possession first. Again, you look at how Tanjong Pagar is being set up, you would definitely know that they are really going to be compact, going to defend a little bit deeper.
Faisal Ruslan looking to clear Talipov's there as well. Coniacs has to go back. It's a bit messy. In the end, Wada gets it clear. Mominovic.
But it does look like Brunei is also playing 3 at the back.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it possible that Shafiq's on this side is more of a
moving back with Najib Tarif as well, and it's allowing Miguel Oliveira to come in a little bit more on the right hand side with Gabriel Gama as well. But it could be again another situation where James McAllister might be thinking, let's keep it tight. We haven't been really defending well over the last 2 games. Let's make sure that we don't concede to have a chance of winning.
Yeah, Shafiq goes down the line towards Fashad Noor. Sure, I was giving him plenty of attention. He's not sure. I wonder if he's fully recovered from that earlier knock.
Doesn't look like it. He's still looks uncomfortable, especially when he's walking or jogging after executing a football action.
Opportunity here now for DPMM, the likes of Nikoniaks and Muminovic. It's cleared away. Here's Fashad. By the way, look who it was involved there. Oh, it's a ball over the top here. Cisse. It's a delightful ball. Shot at! Fantastic goal. And the two forwards have combined brilliantly there to give Tanjong Pagar United the lead, perhaps slightly against the run of play.
A fantastic counter-attack from Tanjong Pagar United. This is exactly the game that they want to play. They've set out to defend deep and looking for the opportunities to go forward. And what a precise counter-attacking move here. Genevio just playing the ball over the defense for the number 9, Salif Cisse, looking around, looking at that support. Look at that run as well from Sharat Masnawi. A good, really good first time shot from the number 17.
Tell you what, a former number 17 would appreciate a finish like that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, exactly. And it's difficult to take it on the run, especially when you're playing against a good goalkeeper as well. He's big, he covers all the angles, but I think the pace of the ball was absolutely perfect for Tanjong Pagar.
I love the whole the transition, the hold-up play, the turn and the pass from perfectly weighted pass as well from Cisse. What a finish there by Sharat Masnawi.
Well, this is going to get interesting for Brunei DPMM because they have been dominating possession. They have really understood that with 3 at the back, they should be feeling a little bit more safe.
Right.
But it doesn't feel like it now, especially on counter-attacks. They've had more corner kicks. They've been in Tanjong Pagar's penalty box so much more. But of course, this is the game of football, right? So anything can happen.
Just his second goal this season for Sharat.
As a team, Tanjong Pagar has had a lot of trouble scoring goals.
That's true.
Yeah.
A finish like that just gives you so much confidence, right?
Yeah. That belief that Noor Alam Shah has been trying to be instilling over the last, maybe 50, 60 days he has been working with the team. This is exactly what the rewards would be, the small rewards would be. And you have that snowball effect.
Now he'll want them to be tight at the back. Wada.
They have scored in 2 consecutive games. That's something new for them.
That was a handball there, the sliding challenge.
The good thing is everyone's body language in Tanjong Pagar is different. You can sense that, you can feel that, you can see it.
Yeah.
They're fighting back, they're putting their bodies on the line. Salif Cisse, you don't see him putting that challenge in. If it was 6-7 games ago.
He had 3 games. Before that 1-1 draw, they ended the second half, the first half of the season with 3 huge defeats. A 5-0, a 6-0, and another 5-0. It's taking a deflection up for a corner from Oliveira. But before that was a 7-2. So they had 3 games with no goals scored, but they conceded 16. And then they had the 1-1 against Young Lions. And now 1-0 up against DPMM. Yeah, there's a determination, isn't there, at the moment from them. Look at that. Genevio chasing down here.
You have one player doing it, and then as a teammate, hey, my teammate is going out for a challenge.
Yeah,
I have to support him. Yeah? That's the effect you can give to every single one of them.
yeah, sometimes that goal just puts some wind in your sails and you feel that confidence coursing through the team. And look, they won the ball back.
Yeah, yeah. You're not going to expect Tanjong Pagar to give you really high quality possessional kind of football.
There's shout out to Cisse. Oh, I'm not sure what the idea was there. Sails over.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he was out wide, which means that only Shadat would be in there.
Yeah.
It has to be a really, really good ball to find his strike partner.
Shafiq, Farshad. It's going to be tough for him to get to that one. And actually, I'm not sure Matt Silva's really had a big save to make it, has he?
Nah. I don't think he's been troubled as yet. I think he has collected a few crosses, but I think that's pretty much it for the night so far.
And that would represent something pretty positive, wouldn't it, for Noor Alam Shah?
I think in terms of performance, if you think that the game plan would be soaking the pressure, this would be the only time Matt Silva would be called upon, just to have more action.
Sure.
Yeah. And they have been compact, they have been good, they have been restricting chances for Brunei DPMM. Well, I'm sure would be happy with the performance so far. Because I know he wasn't happy last week.
Right.
Yeah. He wasn't happy with how teams were, even though the results were pretty okay.
Pretty okay, yeah. Farshad Noor comes back to help out.
Looks pretty comfortable and safe so far. In a back three is a bit different as well. The responsibility.
I was going to say, like, with the usual 4-1-4-1 that they've been playing, he'd probably quite like to be in that one in front of the four, just the way he likes to step out.
Yeah, it could be a situation where I think he has a bit more responsibilities there. Yeah. But I think in the back three as well, he's dead center.
Right.
And you have two other centre back protecting you as well. So that could be a situation where, you know, if I have to step forward,
I will.
Yeah, because there's another two centre backs protecting me.
Here is Mominovic. Across to Yura Indraputra. They have pushed their fullbacks or wingbacks quite far up. Here's Miguel Oliveira. He's done well here. And Ikoniaks is off the mark, or wide of the mark, I should be more accurate in saying.
This is absolutely what he's really good at.
Yeah.
Taking on players, beating those players on the outside, and then sending those crosses in. Those crosses most of the time are pretty much cutbacks where you just step the ball in.
Yeah.
I think with his quality, I don't think he's going to stay at Brunei DPMM for long as well.
Yeah, he's been one of the... he reminds me a little bit of Kiki Krajcek.
Yeah. Pretty small in size, but big in influence.
Yeah. Here's Yurendra Putra. That's one. Oh, nicely done by Cisse, who's yanked back right in front of the referee. Oh, he's a lucky boy, isn't he?
That's a yellow card offense. That's a yellow card offense. There's no way.
Oh. He really got away with that one.
He pulled Cisse's left hand and kicked out with his left foot.
Well, that is a lucky let off there, you feel.
It's pretty much MMA stuff there.
58% of the ball. DPMM almost 60, but they are trailing here. That's a careless header given away. Shahadat. Now Zanevio. Tomoki Wada. Trying to pass the ball around nicely here and managed the game in some ways till the half-time whistle. They can get to 1-0 at the break.
Yeah.
That would be quite the achievement for them.
If you really follow closely from the start of the season, Tanjong Pagar started the first game quite badly in terms of how their performance, and then improved their performance. They played short passing, a more compact.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah, a more compact. They are not hitting the ball up as what they're doing now. And even though the results were not good, their performance was not that bad in terms of quality. And eventually they changed their playing style with the new interim coach, and now they are back to what it was in the previous season. They're playing a three at the back, three centre backs, and
so three different styles.
Don't know which one is really successful yet,
Right.
but at least I think this one makes more sense with the context of how they are in the season.
Here's Mominovic, now Yurendra Putra.
Nice to hear someone singing as well.
Yeah. Country Road. Bashar Noor decided to quickly take it.
The Navy Mota just pulling across. Good shielding from the veteran Najib Tarif. Take it quickly by Miguel Oliveira and Gavagama, and again how comfortable.
Oh, that's
that
not
is.
good, is it? That challenge, Connie X. That gets a yellow card ahead of the other one. Interesting.
Well, cross being played in by Miguel Oliveira definitely was curling in. Didn't have.
I think he kind of was pulling out, wasn't he?
He definitely tucked himself in.
Yeah.
I think the momentum just pushed him through. Well, the rain is coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope that's all that comes back, given the long stoppage we've had. Oh, Oliveira, is that because he argued? Yeah, he may have just got a bit frustrated there and showed some dissent. Silva's still getting some treatment here. He's had rougher stuff. He talked about playing in a match where he faced all kinds of things being thrown at him against a Northern Irish side in the UEFA Conference League.
Well, that's been a mistake, I think, for the yellow card. It's been given to the striker, Koniaks, instead of Miguel Oliveira.
There's a nothing for Miguel Oliveira. Yeah, we just wondered whether there might have been something off the ball, but there wasn't. So that's good news for Oliveira.
Good news for Tanjong Pagar as well. Matthew Silva looking healthy enough to continue. Tanjong Pagar has also re-signed Raihan Rahman, who was on the bench in the last game and also assisted in the last game as well.
Right.
They still have Syed Suhaimi to depend on to make that change. Still have quality, a lot of quality in him. Don't think he
got
can,
quite a lot of youngsters though, haven't they? And 2 goalkeepers in your lineup. Yeah, slightly short on resources. Rizareski. Faizal Roslan. Completely wasted ball.
Really good touch from Azwan Ali for that pass, but his teammate let him down. I don't think Mimanovic has done anything wrong this game so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's being...
We picked it up quite early on, didn't we, in the previous game? Wonder whether that's been a talking to.
Well, the game has been played at a really, really slow pace.
Yeah, has slowed down considerably, hasn't it?
They're pretty much comfortable in finding those moments to go forward. I think it's really working well, or rather bodes well for Tanjong Pagar United instead of...
They'll be happy with this, right?
Yeah.
They don't mind this at all.
They are leading. They are comfortable in terms of defending against DPMM's attack.
There's Fashad. You can see the rain really coming down again. He's done well to pluck it out of the air. Matt Silva.
Any ball that's being played in from the sides, whether it's deep cross or cutback or just poor crossing as well, like this one, Matthew Silva has been there collecting those crosses really easily.
Wada smashes that forward. Shoda Nishikawa up against Shafiq Saleh.
I think besides
Safi did.
Matthew Silva has pretty much shown that he can be commanding enough in those positions. The only person in the league who can do it is Hassan Sani. The rest of the goalkeepers are not really commanding enough.
Yeah. Well, we're just about 5 and a bit minutes left in this first half. Still 1-0 to Tanjong Pagar United.
Well, I saw Gabriel Gama taking that throw in. Well, it looked like his feet, or rather one of his foot, was absolutely up in the air.
It does look like that, yeah, you're right. Fashad has gone down, and that does not look good.
Yeah. I don't think he can continue. He might be going out at halftime, or maybe even taking treatment during halftime, and see how it goes in the second half. It's a big player to be out.
They're absolutely massive. And they might already be planning for contingency without him.
Yeah. Well, physically, he brings a lot to the team.
Oh, absolutely. Ball play across, decent ball now. He went down there, Cisse not really asking for anything. May well get looked at anyway. No one up in arms. Zenevio. These rainy conditions, might as well have a go at goal.
Understanding the conditions as well to work in your favor. Masnawi just playing it in. It was quite a good ball by Sharad Masnawi.
No question of a penalty though.
He was just, he knows that he couldn't get to that ball and just sliding in. It's too much in that pass forward for Miguel Oliveira.
That's a massive blow, no doubt about it. Fashad Noor replaced by Azwan Saleh, who's more of a defensively minded player.
Well, I could push Azwan Ali for the forward. Azwan Saleh just
plays in that sixth role. I thought they might, they might pick like Naziruddin Ismail to come on. I think the Hakimi situation isn't easy for them, not having him around at the moment.
He's a quality player. He brings a lot to the team. He can play in all positions in the upper half of the field. It gives you that option as well for the team, but it's definitely offside here for Miguel Oliveira, just lurking behind the Tanjong Pagar defense. Really practical approach by Tanjong Pagar here. Sometimes they do build up, but once they recognize that it's going to be a little bit more dangerous for them, they are opting for that punt forward.
Looking to now maybe get a goal back before half-time. DPMM, but it's up the other end. Here's Cisse. Somehow still on the ball. He's done well here.
You don't have enough players up front.
No.
Tanjong Pagar are looking for options, but the options are just not coming for them. You always see a sea of Brunei players rather than the stripes of Tanjong Pagar.
Here's Mominovic into the final minute, plus a fair bit of added time. 2 minutes of added time, we're being told. Oh, brilliant tackle from Wada, and then Asman fouls him.
I think it's best for Azan Ali to just walk away. He does have that tendency to maybe over-argue. Lovely play here for, or rather by Wada. Was that a lot in that challenge to get a yellow card?
I'm not so sure about that, you know.
It's been given for consistent fouling. Well, it could be a team foul.
Yeah. Najib Tarif looks up. That's a hopeful ball.
I don't think the striker Ikaniaks prefers those kind of balls. I think he prefers the ball to his feet. He doesn't look like a runner like how Salif Cisse is. Salif Cisse can stride.
Yeah.
He runs through in those channels as well, but I think for Ikaniaks he prefers to link up. He prefers the combination play rather than ball being played forward to him to space. It's working well for Minovic.
Yeah.
I feel with the change in the formation.
Yeah.
He's allowed to go forward to intercept with the safety of having two centre backs covering for him. And he has been winning a lot of challenges, especially against Salif Cisse. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not really getting too much effect from those high balls through.
Being played through by Cisse.
Shahadat,
Yeah.
shepherded out by Muminovic.
Players looking absolutely tired.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Putting your hands on the hips or on your knees. Well, that's the end of the first half.
Well, I mean, fair reflection of what we've seen. 1-0, do you think?
I think both teams have not done enough to create those chances, but Tanjong Pagar have been incisive and also decisive enough with that few chances that they have had, and absolutely deserve the lead in terms of balance of play.
So the only goal of the game so far, Shahadat Masnawi, great combination play from the two forwards and a fantastic finish by the Singaporean. It is here half-time, Tanjong Pagar United 1, Brunei DPMM 0. Welcome back to Jurong East Stadium. It's half-time here between Tanjong Pagar United and Brunei DPMM in this SPL match. One goal separates the two sides at the moment. Let's tell you the story of this game thus far. It's really not so much within the highlights here. It's fair to say it's been a little bit lacking in that department.
Yeah, I think the match has been quite dull for the fans, being played at a really slow pace. But we have seen quite a few attacks from Brunei DPMM. We've seen here Miguel Oliveira testing Matthew Silva with a header. And pretty much that was it from the number 9 for the half.
This was Cisse with that. He was rushing at the far post, wasn't he? I don't know whether did he lose his footing? He snatched the chance.
We have seen him flying in.
Yeah.
This half. I think it was more of a ball not really dropping in the right area for him. This time around, Salif Cisse having that shot from outside the penalty box, surrounded by Brunei DPMM players. I think in terms of quality of chances, Tanjong Pagar has had more, and better chances as well. And this is the goal. Genevio Mota just playing it across for Salif Cisse, looking around, looking for that hold up, understanding that quality of pass needed for that shot being played in by Salif Cisse. But again, look at Masnawi just striding in, looking at that space, waiting for the time to be played in, and with that left foot shot, absolute quality. Good quality shot, and goal by the number 17.
You watch that again and again. It's brilliant.
It's difficult. You're sprinting after 30 meters and still being able to take that shot. Of course, you're professional, you're expected to do it, but it's still a difficult task for you to do.
Absolutely right. Fantastic stuff there from Shahdat Masnawi, the only goal of the game so far. These are your stats. Tanjong Pagar United will not care about the possession right now. DPMM, just 3 attempts so far.
3 attempts and 1 on target.
We've not seen Matt Silva being tested at all,
He has collected a few crosses from Brunei DPMM, but that's pretty much it from Brunei. Pretty blunt up front.
Let's head over to Jalan Besar Stadium for the game between Geylang International and Lion City Sailors. How about this opening goal from Vincent Besco?
You have a player of his quality. You put him in this situation as well, back to his left foot, it's going to give you a lot of trouble.
There was a header off the corner there from Datkovic.
I don't think it was really good marking from Geylang International here, but what a bullet header from the defender.
Somehow that got to Shawal Anwar. That was an easy one in the end. Right through the middle of that defense.
Well, who else but Shawal Anwar? Player in form, really understanding that timing of that run is hugely important for him. Just think it over Rudy Kalrilla.
Well, that was a vital game, first versus third. It means now Lion City Sailors, what a good weekend this has been for them, because they're now 6 points clear of second place BG Tampines Rovers and 8 ahead of Geylang International, and they've got games in hand over those two teams as well. As it stands here, they've closed the gap a bit here. Tanjong Pagar United, can they keep this going in the second half? We shall find out soon enough. Do stay with us. We are back here at Jurong East Stadium. It's 1-0 at the break. Tanjong Pagar United ahead through a fantastic goal from Shahadat Masnawi against DPMM. Neither side has made any changes. Is that a surprise for you, maybe, or
Yeah, I think
still time?
there's still time for Brunei DPMM and also for Tanjong Pagar. I don't think they need to make any changes as well. I'm pretty sure Raihan Rahman or Sail Suhaimi would feature at some point of the game, especially with the players tiring out. It's difficult for them to defend for a whole 95, 96 minutes. And for Brunei DPMM, I don't think they have enough quality as well to go forward. It could be just Nazaruddin coming in, trying to change something in attack. Tactically as well, Brunei has to be more adventurous going forward. They are not creating enough. They are not in or rather providing that quality ball, that final pass, or the 2 passes before the final pass coming in to even trouble Tanjong Pagar. It's been quite comfortable for Tanjong Pagar so far. Yesterday we saw a game of 2 halves. Balestier pretty much dominated the second, even though they conceded late on. But I think it should be more of the same for this one as well, for these 2 teams. Both teams waiting for kickoff.
Yep, got to have that all synchronized. Here's Mominovic. This is Nur Ikhwan. Miguel Oliveira. I've seen this quite happen recently, where he quite often flicks to the other side, doesn't he? There he goes. It slipped through to Oliveira. They managed to clear it away, Tanjong Pagar. Come on. There on this left-hand side.
Much better here from Brunei DPMM, creating that chance for team being played in by Miguel Oliveira. Support came a little slow to his liking. I don't think that was a foul as well. Mominovic definitely towering above Shahadat Masnawi.
Apologies if you may have heard any choice language, shall we say, in reaction to that decision. There's a rescue, an important touch on. Here's Shota Nishikawa, has got a lot of space on that left-hand side. Out to Shahadat! Oh, what a chance.
It was a decent first touch by Shahadat Masnawi. that
Did he
touch
get more-
allowed him to take
Yeah.
that shot.
Do you think he had a bit more time?
Nah,
Or
I
is it
think
okay?
there was a, I think Mimonovic was coming in. Yeah, the first touch again. He allowed that shot to be taken. Save hard.
Oh, it's taking a deflection,
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah, it was.
That's why they've got the corner. Well, we didn't see that earlier, did we? That was on target in that case.
Yeah. Pretty sure it was.
He's looked sharp, hasn't he? Shahadat Masnawi wants to add to his tally.
Yeah, much better from him this game. He missed a clear header as well last game, if I remember it right.
Minovic clears, and he's taking exception here.
There were protests by Syed Akmal that there was a push there.
He's very adamant about that.
Yeah,
Well, this will be interesting now. Here we go. Now, unfortunately, with Minovic, we've already seen a big push from him earlier in a previous game against Lion City Sailors. By the way, DPMM in the meantime are also saying that they feel there's a lot of time wasting. No penalty given, by the way. Never that much conviction in the shot from Reza Reski.
Ball fell nicely and kindly to him. Reza Rizki. Approach wasn't right. Scuffing the shot out for a goal kick. Gama on the left-hand side here to Najib Tarif. Good cross being played in.
It's been a relatively quiet time at the back for Tanjong Pagar.
You don't say that
By-
often, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. By their standards. Here's Shahadat.
Good wall pass. Combination play for...
Foul.
Yeah. You look at how one goal can do to
Yeah.
the confidence of the team, especially when they had a draw last game. This time around, they are taking the lead. Foul by Shafiq Safiuddin. I think if Salif Cisse is on the ball instead of Tomoki Wada, it could be a situation where he's going to go direct.
You'd want Cisse in the box, wouldn't you?
Well, if he can score from there, I wouldn't mind him taking that free kick.
Well, that seemed a bit of a waste. Nomovsky immediately apologising.
Well, he's not known for his distribution. Mosky, I think he's pretty much a old-fashioned goalkeeper.
Shot stopper.
Yeah.
Not a great clearance. Shona Nishikawa, when is he going to pull the trigger? Oh, just never did it, did he?
Yeah, ball not settling enough for him, and by that time, the Brunei DPMM players are pretty much back defending.
They're a threat at the moment, Tanjong Pagar. They're the ones, at the moment, it would appear more likely to score the second goal, the next goal in this game.
It was reversed in the first half. DPMM a lot of possession, and Tanjong Pagar going on a counter. Shikawa just blasting it over. Well, he had to do that for the earlier chance.
Yeah.
But this time round, not really troubling Namoski at all.
Back by Norikwan to Namovsky. Yeah, they're closing down. Yeah, Namovsky having to get rid of the ball quickly.
Oh, good play by Azwan Ali.
Fantastic on the press, and he can't believe it. Noor Alam Shah is furious with this. Cognacs is fouled, and look at Muminovic. He's reacting very badly to Shahadat. Now, I wonder if there was more incidents that are going to be examined. So, okay, here's the initial foul there, Cognacs.
It looked like
Said Akmal, was it?
Yeah, it was a good tackle if you look at it in a real time.
Right.
But if you slow it down,
looks worse than this.
Yeah, he was from behind. Yeah, he managed to get the ball and the guy as well.
Quick shake of the hands. All is good in the world again. Now this is maybe have another look at the incident here. I don't think it was that bad.
It's not really a tackle where you're gonna get a yellow card or a high boot, but it's also taking both players and the guy and the man.
Yeah, some disagreement between the two coaches on that tackle. Obviously varying perspectives on it. But they seem really up for it, don't they, Tanjong Pagar?
Well, they need the win more, much more than Brunei DPMM. They are showing it as well with their performance, their effort, which we haven't seen a lot this season.
Cisse got down.
Yeah, something was happening there. There was a bit of afterwards.
Referee has not stopped play. He's clutching his stomach here. Let's have another look.
He managed to get the ball. Yeah, Jurong Putra just putting.
He definitely leaned in there, didn't he?
Putting his elbow in.
I wonder. I mean, I just wonder whether Cisse's made a little bit more of it, but there's no doubt about the leaning in.
Yeah. Quite clear for us to see.
There is a yellow card, by the way, for Jurong Putra, and McAllister's just seeking some clarification there from Jensen Fu.
I think when he sees the video replay, I'm pretty sure he's going to agree with the referee as well. Both players putting their starts in at first.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit tense out there. The rain is coming down again. This is the perfect kind of conditions for injuries to occur, isn't it?
No yellow card for Jurong Putra.
Well, we were originally told that there was going to be one for Jurong Putra. So no yellow given. Just to confirm, we thought there was. Well, he didn't blow anything originally, did he?
Yeah.
We let play continue. Ooh. Well, that's been the closest they've come. DPMM, here's Azwan. Wada clears.
It was a good ball by Azwan Ali. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a replay of that later on.
Here's Azwan Saleh. Ball arrowed in there by Najib Tarif. Reza Reski up towards Cisse, who feels he's fouled by Muminovic, who, I don't know whether he's frustrated with himself or the referee.
I'm pretty sure he's frustrated with the referee's decision. Look at that ball being played in.
Oh,
perfect.
What a ball.
Yeah. Perfect from Azwan Ali. And
do you know what? I've commentated on the last two games of DPMM. I think that's the first real chance for Iconics.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's absolutely
in 3 matches.
True,
And he rocks the bar.
I don't think DPMM has created enough for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's starving for a good support, a good service from his teammates. Supporting cars is not giving him enough.
Well, look at the foul. Look
Yeah.
at the foul that happened with Zenevio on him. Look how deep he was.
Yeah, yeah.
He's obviously looking to try and desperately get hold of the ball.
There's a disconnect between
Right.
the midfield and the attack, and him. He likes this kind of balls where
Yes.
it's being played to him. Somebody making that run behind or off him as well.
And I
But
think-
no one is doing it.
And I think losing Fashad Noor is not
Yeah,
helping the
yeah.
cause either. Oh, that didn't look great, did it, from Oliveira? Play continues. That might be discussed later. Oh, that's well defended in the end.
Yeah.
Miminovic was
Yeah.
under real pressure from Cisse.
Calm defending
Yeah.
from Iminovic. He's using the frame of his body, just screening it away from Salif Cisse.
They're winning these challenges at the moment, aren't they, Tanjong Pagar, these 50-50s. That's great
Yeah.
work from Shahadat Masnawi. Here comes the pacey Zenevio. Zenevio, oh, he's whipped that across the face of the goal. Was that the right kind of ball, though? They're
That's
saying
too much.
handball.
Yeah, it's too much into that cross from the Zenevio Mota. It has to be on the ground. It has to be on the running path of any one of the Tanjong Pagar players.
Some of them are
getting-
claiming
yeah.
handball here.
Nah, I don't think so. There's no time for him to react as well, Yurendra Putra. But I think Miguel Oliveira has to be yellow carded for that challenge.
Earlier, right?
Yeah.
He's still going here. Oliveira. Tell you what, here, this is a much better second half.
Much more exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Clearing their lines, Tanjong Pagar. Look, it's early days. We're close to the hour mark here, but as the time ticks away, Tanjong Pagar, they're on the cusp of a win. That's going to be interesting
Yeah.
to see the dynamics of that. If they can keep a clean sheet as well, that would be something.
Well, if they do win today's game, they
First one in a long, long time.
and the next game would be a Singapore Cup game against BG Patum.
Well, if they keep a clean sheet here, that just sets them up, doesn't it? But that's
Yeah.
a tough one,
Yeah.
isn't it, against BG Patum? That's the incident we talked about earlier.
Yeah, not just as when you are gaining momentum,
Right.
right? And if they do win this game, which they are inching much closer to,
Yes.
it's going to be a really tough time to play against BG Patum as well. And after that, a league game against Lion Sea Sailors.
Oh. And they've been on the end of some horrific scorelines in the past, Tanjong Pagar and LCS.
Yeah.
Have they offered enough for you so far in the... Actually, after an hour's worth of play, Brunei DPMM tonight, attacking-wise.
You're asking me about how Brunei is being...
Yeah, I mean, have they done enough for you to warrant
No.
Apart from that one Iconic
Yeah,
chance,
yeah.
right?
Nothing more before that. I don't think they have been threatening up front.
Azim is off. Put in a hard shift.
Yeah, that's what I expected of him. He was definitely being placed there for him to run, to cover the ground, to defend much more than attack, and that's exactly what needs to be done. So Jaime,
It's a positive change, isn't it?
Different change here.
Wow.
It could be a situation where Reza Rizki is being played back at where Azim was, and so Jaime just playing off the two strikers. But we have more quality up front.
Yeah.
I think Noah Alam Shah sensing that this could be a situation where they can extend their lead, putting a forward instead of somebody who is going to be in a situation where they need to defend. Usually would expect Ryan Rahman to come in for somebody like for like.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just do it like for like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think it'll be like with a Wada maybe dropping a little bit and then Sahil going up there 3-4-3?
Yeah. Could be a situation where
We'll keep an eye on that as Cisse is on the ball. Still going here, Cisse. Has he done just a bit too much there? It's a nice little battle developing between him and Muminovic.
well, he has to understand now, in terms of physicality, Muminovic is, I think, stronger than him.
Sure.
We have seen duels happening in the game where Salif Cisse has lost out, and he has to release the ball before facing Muminovic.
The Cognacs. Let's put out a play by Talipov.
Simple, nothing fancy, just get your fancy work done.
Well, I think they defended very solidly today. Tanjong Pagar.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you on that.
Miguel Oliveira with 60% of the ball so far. They're still not able to get a goal. Oh, that's about as close as it's got. A deflection there. There's more urgency being shown by DPMM. The shot there by Azwan Ali. A couple of players are down, by the way, as well.
First shot here, Matthew Silva just palming it away. Rosa clearing it into the path of Azwan Ali. And at the same time, sending it across for the Tanjong Pagar players to defend.
Glorious goal he scored against Land City Sailors early on, a couple of matches ago.
And the momentum has shifted back to DPMM.
Yeah, has. It's a deep corner. Cognacs wanted desperately, of course, to score his opening goal.
That's what you are judged on if you are a striker.
Yeah.
Interception by Wada.
Shada's been really battling today. Really a good shift, very good performance. Still yank back on the jersey.
I might be wrong, but I think this is one of the few times that I've seen Shada putting a really, really good display for his team. He's always been a veteran. I think he's built that way.
Yeah.
I think he's adding a bit more quality in his play, especially tonight.
Shunai Nishikawa, he could have let that go.
Yeah. I think the ball could have rolled quicker for him. It was rolling quickly for him enough.
A little bit surprised, but anyway, I think they've... Oh, play continues. They've all just stopped for a second there. And it will be a corner. This is about as much as I've seen in Cognacs been involved in his 3 matches so far.
He's had a fair share of chance for him to convert tonight, especially from the cross by Azwan Ali. Hit the crossbar.
Oh, that's a Awkward looking header, but do get it away in the end. Cisse now has some space to run with the ball. Look at them steaming forward there. Shada, Masnawi, Zanevio as well. They've got an overload. Oh, and that was not the right option.
He could have left it for
Zanevio.
Yeah.
Too eager with a shot. They had an overload there. They were in such a good position. What a great counter.
They had 3 players, 2 of them again ahead of Brunei DPMM players. It's much faster as well. The ball was being played in. He should have left
much
it
better for Zanevio, isn't it?
Yeah. Wrong choice.
Zanevio he wasn't too happy with that.
I didn't personally. I don't think the ball from Cisse was great.
Yeah.
Could have played much further.
That would have been disappointing for Tanjong Pagar if they conceded right off that. Here's Zanevio. This is a fantastic second half in comparison, and now they're getting caught out again. Shahada. Cisse's not making the run just yet. Seemed very passive there.
Yeah. Well, I was expecting Cisse to make the run a little bit quicker, and at the same time use that as a decoy to create space for Mota at the back.
But Shahada's ball was also a nothing ball.
Well, I think he's returning the favor that he got.
It just seemed
really poor ball.
Not really putting everything into
run,
it.
Poor timing from all 3 players.
2 good counter-attacks, but also DPMM are really leaving themselves exposed. Raihan Rahman, I think, there is going to come on. They're leaving themselves really exposed. They're committing more bodies, aren't they? Oh, that's a chance. Shoda and Ishikawa stealing into the far post. Tanjong Pagar have suddenly turned it on with the attack.
What a chance here again by Tanjong Pagar here. Zanevio Mota. It was a peach of a cross. Finding that far post. I didn't think it hit Ishikawa at all. But again, both teams pretty much going at each other's throat here.
Here's Wada with the corner. And Tanjong Pagar in the last 20 minutes add to the tally. Sahil Suhaimi cutting across the ball. They've had 4 opportunities in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
4. Wow. I mean, this was the hardest of them all.
Yeah, exactly. But again, it would be, you don't want any player to be getting that chances rather than Sahil Suhaimi. He has quality, he has experience as well. I do feel Tanjong Pagar should be more comfortable, at least by 1 more goal.
Yeah,
with the number of chances they have had, or they have created for themselves.
Again, that's far more than what we've seen from DPMM, isn't it?
Yeah.
In this match. Miguel Oliveira gets across it. Talipov gets the last touch there. And while it remains 1-0, DPMM will be encouraged. They can still make inroads here. Silva and Talipov sort of clashing there, or coming together.
Bit of miscommunication between the centre back and the goalkeeper.
Looks like I think there's going to be a change.
Masnawi coming out.
Well, it looks like it's going to be now a more defensive change with about 20 minutes to go. It's very, very good game he's had, Shada Masnawi. Perhaps he could have helped finish it off a couple of minutes ago with either leaving the ball or a better pass. And 2 opportunities there. Tanjong Pagar to score, and Raihan Rahman re-signed during the break. Presumably sitting in the pivot now.
Just protecting the back 3 and space. Again, allowing Reza Rizki to go forward a little bit more.
Brunei have yet to make a second change. You'd have thought that Nasruddin would come in for a bit more firepower.
I don't think the Brunei DPMM attack has created enough.
Right.
They do have quality. You might come at any point, but sometimes you just have to make that decision to change things. You expect different outcomes as well.
Important intervention there from Fazal Roslan. Across to Miguel Oliveira on the left-hand side. Decoy run not taken. Oh, they must be feeling 15 minutes to go, of course. Tanjong Pagar, the players will be excited that they could get their first win. There's still work to do in a long time. Lovely ball out towards Zanevio. Just going to run away from him on this artificial surface with the rain. Here's Norik one. Not going to get there.
I think all these little misplaced passes adding up and accumulating to have a lot of frustration being pent up for the DPMM players. Things are not really going for them.
No.
Good ball by Rahan Rahman. Release. Mota on the right hand side.
Mota. He's got some good positions.
No one there. No one attacking the near post. Just really casual from the number 9, Salif Cisse.
Here they come again, Tanjong Pagar. Cisse's run.
4 against 3, 4 against 4 now.
We've seen this quite a bit here. Sahil. Bit stretched at the moment, this game. The shot is blocked from Cisse.
The final ball from, not this one, the previous one, wasn't good enough.
Now someone's gone down here clutching the face. It's Gama.
Gama. Saiswaimi is putting a challenge in. It's a striker's tackle.
There's Azwan Saleh. A little surprised they haven't made more changes, DPM in particular, right?
Pretty sure they're making one.
Now we're going to get one. Yeah, a couple being made. Feels a bit late, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think could have made that change a little earlier, especially when you are chasing the game.
Oh, is that onside? Play has to continue for now. Can he finish this off? Cisse! Oh, that's a glorious finish. Now. Fantastic finish from him. Is that goal going to count? Now, he's just had a little look, and he's not sure.
Yeah. nobody's really celebrating as well. Oh wow, pretty sure it is a goal. The referee's putting it in his book.
No one really contesting it as far as DPMM is concerned for now. Was he? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Oh, anyway.
Yeah, he is.
It's Mominovic who put him on side.
Mominovic was maybe half a second too late to step up. Oh, fantastic finish.
What a finish. Absolutely, two superb finishes today from the Tanjong Pagar forwards. 7 goals this season, Salif Cisse.
What a really morale boosting goal for him as well, personally. And for the team now, they are pretty much more comfortable. The changes here, I don't think it's going to affect a lot of things tactically for Jamie McAllister's side. Shafiq Saifiuddin and also Najib Tari, the two fullback or wing backs, are out. Haris Daniel and Naziruddin taking over the two players. Well, it looks like, if you're thinking it like how the game has gone, it looks like the game is pretty much done and dusted for both sides.
Well, he's made the changes, but it now faces a 2-goal deficit rather than a 1.
I think right now Alam Shah is looking for that clean sheet, something he mentioned.
That'll be the next one, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But they have 3 upcoming matches against top teams.
Yeah. But this is going to be the best way to set that up.
Yeah. It's always better to go into a match after a win.
Lovely play, reverse pass there from Sahil Suhaimi to Zinevio.
But the big guy is out now, out on the sides. Oh.
Well, Mominovic, he's definitely frustrated.
Yeah. But there's nothing for him to complain as well.
No.
His arms are always flying around.
He has got a habit of that, hasn't he?
Good skill here from number 11. He was pushing. There wasn't a time where he was just using his body to shield it away.
Bit of a leading elbow in there. And well, they are at the moment looking like a 3rd loss in a row, DPMM. In fact, 3rd loss it will be because they beat DPMM. Sorry, they beat Albrechts Negata just before the season break. Well, not just before, it was 2nd of November. So I think they've just looked very rusty, haven't they?
Yeah.
Since that long break.
But again, I think the quality of the team is much better than whatever they're showing. Something is really off here.
Rahan Ramania, free kick.
He assisted in the last game with the corner kick for Sahil Suhaimi. Bit of individual variation for that corner kick, or the free kick by Rahan Rahman.
Well, the ball is at the right end as far as Tanjong Pagar concerned. DPMM want to get it up the other side.
Fell for Said Akmal.
They're flying into these challenges right now. I think he's really given them a bit of a boost, doesn't he, South Simon, coming in?
I guess it's the quality that he brings as well. When he has experience with him. He understands moments of the game or what exactly he needs to do. Oh, this again is an odd substitution.
Yeah.
Azan Mali coming off. I mean, you need those goals, but you're pretty much bringing your captain out.
Yeah.
Haris Daniel. Abdul Haris.
Abdul Haris, yeah. Just the one change so far for Tanjong Pagar, but look, they're fine at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, they do not need any more reinforcements, I think, especially with the way the game is going.
Well, they feel that that should not have been a foul or a free kick.
That should have been a foul.
Correct.
Yeah. Even if this wasn't a foul, it could have been for the one earlier. First action for the number 16 is to bring 2 players down.
So Wada. Mumunovic clears it now. That looked like a bit of a foul as well in the box.
So it's just blocking.
Walking across. Cisse.
Good touch. The silky number 9.
Seemed to be a little bit of skill there from Norikwan, and then the foul on Cisse. It's all going quite wrong for DPMM right now. Nice bit of skill, but then you can't argue with that.
Yeah, nowhere near the ball as well. Norikwan. More change by Tanjong Pagar.
Reza Reski is the second player to go off for Tanjong Pagar, and it gives an opportunity to the youngster Israfil Yusuf to have a bit of a go. Oh yes, Rahan Rahman also came on, didn't he, earlier?
Yeah.
Forgot to mention that.
Corner kick to Brunei DPMM. They have to hold on. They need that elusive victory. I think they've been waiting for a long time.
Corner up the other end. Player down there.
Oh! Syed Akmal having those cramps. He had the ball being played in for the corner kick. He got the ball and he went down because of cramps, Syed Akmal. And I think some of the Tanjong Pagar players were not happy about DPMM continuing the game.
Well, this will all be time added on.
Jamie McAllister just shaking his head.
Look, he steadied the ship when he came in.
Yeah.
They were very, very shaky. They had a very rough patch when he first came in, then he steadied it. This is another rough patch.
Yeah. I think after that period where they were getting a bit more consistent in terms of their results, he was on the trajectory going upwards.
Yeah.
But something went wrong, missed, rather had a few players out. Julio Cruz left the club. Hakimi Yazid not on 3 matchday squad. Let's look at this replay again. Header by Raekwon. There, not missing by a lot.
Yeah. Let's have another look here. Well, it looked like crap, but they can't make any more changes as well. So he has to come back on. They're down to 10 men for the moment. There's going to be a fair bit of added times. We're told it's going to be 7.
7 minutes for Tanjong Pagar to hold on.
Yeah. It would appear right now the priority is a clean sheet.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see them losing. Brunei just haven't done enough, have they, in this match to get 2 goals, let alone 1.
And I can also safely say that this is one of the times where Syed Ahmad has played his better games.
Yeah, they've been pretty solid at the back.
Yeah, you know, they've been tight. Talipov, I don't think he made any glaring mistakes.
Right. 7 minutes should start really from now, once players resumed. So probably looking closer to the 98th minute when play will stop. Matthew Silva, Matt Silva's got a yellow, is he?
Yeah, I think he's given for time wasting.
Cisse, is he going to go into the corner? He's done well to keep it in.
I think this is a time where you could just foul the player and you know, get them to restart over again.
Yeah, there's a lot of frustration here with the DPMM players. You can understand that. Oh, a little touch on here. Silva does enough. The ball crashes into the side netting. Ikoniek's shot.
Yeah, good work by the goalkeeper. Just rushing forward, closing that angle off for Ikoniek. Good touch by...
Lovely touch.
Yeah, lovely touch by the number 5, Imanovic. Quite difficult for Ikoniek to really hurt, score from that angle.
Cisse, he's had a good game as well overall, hasn't he?
He's been flying around, putting challenges in when he needs to, especially in defense where Noam Shah would definitely look at all 11 players to defend as a group, as a team.
So Neville. Gama. Muminovic, he's really getting involved in the attack now. Sahu Suhaimi clears it away.
I don't think Salif Cisse has enough in him right now to just be chasing that ball. There was a clash. Talipov kicking his own player. I think it was Faizal Roslan on the floor now. Yep. Both players going for that challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely a high boot.
Oof.
Nasty one. Faizal Roslan there.
Have another look here. His own player, Talipov, has caught him in the face.
This would be surely added on as well. Yep, to the 7 minutes.
I'll be looking at the 99th minute now.
All smiles for Talipov. I'll say the same for Miminovic.
Well, they got a draw in their last game. 6-match losing run was stopped. Talked about Rahan Rahman there supplying Science Suhaimi, the two veterans. Rahan, by the way, is also the club's under-15 coach. Taking up a playing offer till the end of the season. Alam Shah, after being let go at the end of last season.
I think for him personally, it's worked well, especially when you are still itching to play and at the same time trying to get yourself into a different capacity in the game. And start coaching, especially the younger ones.
There's Sahil, who talked about him losing 10 kilograms at the start of this season. That's not a great touch from the new man in Israfil.
So good control from Sahil Suhaimi, the touch for him to bring the ball down.
Chance there. Oh, just couldn't get on the end of it. Still open here for DPMM. Talipov clears it away.
Really lucky for Tanjong Pagar. I think his own player was the one who rather scuffed that clearance. Let's look at it again. Faizal Roslan getting that final touch. Ooh.
Oh, that could have hit Silva on the back.
Or he could have hit the underside of the bar where he just gone in straight away. But when things are going for you, everything will just go and fall into place.
Here's Sahil. Very stretched now. Israfil bearing down on goal. He's going away from the goal though. But he's got their third. Oh, brilliant for the youngster. And it's party time for Tanjong Pagar United and their fans.
Oh,
I wasn't sure he was going to score that.
Yeah, he took the ball away from a goal, and that was unorthodox.
To say the least. And this is absolutely massive for Tanjong Pagar.
Yeah, for them, I think more, it's not about how many goals they've scored, it's more about getting that victory, but at the same time getting that clean sheet. A huge confidence booster for the defense and also for the strike force, getting 3 goals. I don't remember when was the last time they got that amount of goals in the game. It's Rafael, the substitute, coming in, putting that final touch for Tanjong Pagar. And what a job Noam Shah have done over the last 2 months that he's put in. And he came down from Japan, landed at the airport in the early mornings and went straight to the training ground.
Yes.
Absolute relief for him as well.
Look at that.
Sure, yeah.
Absolute delight. I have just a little bit more time here. DPMM now, it's just a consolation, the best that they can hope for.
Minutes of play.
Yeah. Still going here. Can they just keep that clean sheet? That's what they want now.
Jamie McAllister looking dejected as he turned away.
They'll be pretty gutted by this.
A lot of things for him still to rectify. A lot of issues in the team here. You can see nothing much in attack. Pretty open in defense as well. Pretty smart now. Matthew Silva not taking the goal kick. That's off.
Well, it's a big moment for Tanjong Pagar because it's only their 3rd win of the campaign. Their first since the 12th of July when they defeated Albrechts Negata. Their first clean sheet since I make it the 10th of March 2023. And their biggest win since the 1st of October 2022 when they hammered Young Lions 8-1. It's been a massive day for the club in many ways.
Yeah, real huge confidence booster for everyone in the club. I'm sure the management, the staff, the players really looking forward to this day for a really long time.
45 matches without, on the 45th attempt, they get a clean sheet. It ends here. Tanjong Pagar United 3, Brunei DPMM 0. We look back at what was a slow burner. The second half was fantastic, but the first, boy, it took a while to get going. Shahadat Masnawi, though, with a fantastic goal, wasn't it?
Love looking at this replay, or rather this highlights again and again, especially that last touch, that finish from Shahadat Masnawi. From the half, the middle of the park, he started sprinting about 30 meters ahead and getting into the end of that pass from Salif Cisse. Left foot finisher, really at the bottom corner. Nothing the most he could have done from that shot. He covered that angle really well as well. That power, that pace, that speed from Shahadat Masnawi, setting up a good game for himself personally as well.
Well, we saw that woodwork being rocked as well by Ikoni X, but that was about as good as it got for them.
Yeah, came closest through this chance for Brunei DPMM. And from this counter attack, Salif Cisse was onside, just maybe a step onside, and what a finish from the number 9. A little cheeky as well.
Absolutely.
From him. Knew exactly where the goalkeeper was, and I think Knamovsky was thinking that he may have gone to the bottom corner, but this time around, outsmarting and outwitting the goalkeeper. Start of season, I mean, when you have a lot of time and space, usually you would overthink stuff.
Yeah, agreed.
Right? And not for the number 9, not tonight.
What a finish that was. That's the confidence he's playing with at the moment. And then a moment where it could have got all a bit nervy for Tanjong Pagar, but they somehow, I think it was just a bit of a charm to life at the back at times.
Yeah. It's always the case when things are going for you, and things like this will always be in your favor.
Yeah.
Sail Suhaimi again, screening that ball, playing a really, really good pass. And this is when we thought that he was going away from goal.
I think it went through the legs, didn't it?
Yeah, it went through the legs of Namoski from the number 77, is Rafil. And that got the party going for Tanjong Pagar. I'm pretty sure all the players are going to go back home with smiles.
Well, massive, massive moment for the club. And look at these stats here. Only 38% of the ball. DPMM, what's not quite working there at the moment, you think?
A lot of things wrong. A lot of things wrong, especially in attack. Nothing is clicking for them. They have to get that sorted out. They had only 2 shots on target out of 12 attempts.
Right.
And for Tanjong Pagar, efficient. 5 on target, 3 goals coming out of it.
So these are your final scores for match week 24. Big wins there for Hougang and Young Lions. LCS won the battle of the top 3. And we've just seen a huge win for Tanjong Pagar United. So they've just closed the gap now to 9 points from DPMM. Still a lot of work to do, but that is, by the way, the first time this season we can say that Tanjong Pagar United are on an unbeaten streak, because they've not had back-to-back games where they've managed to go without losing. So that's a start, isn't it?
Yeah.
The building blocks. Well, coming up next weekend, it is the Singapore Cup, and the week after that, of course, will be the SPL. These are your fixtures in the SPL, by the way. That's 2 weeks from now. Brunei will have to pick themselves up against Balestier. LCS against Tanjong Pagar. Well, we can't wait to see that one. Young Lions versus Beachy Tampines Rovers on the 8th. And yeah, but for now, we will look forward to the Cup. There is also a match on the 9th there, Albirex Negata versus Geylang International, 5:30 p.m. on the 9th of Feb. So, lots of entertainment in the second half. It's a big day, a big result for Tanjong Pagar United. Can they keep it going? Brunei DPMM, 3 losses in a row. It ends here at Jurong East Stadium. Tanjong Pagar United 3, Brunei DPMM 0. Thanks a lot for joining us. We'll see you next weekend for the Singapore Cup.